Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of Kailasa serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. Kailasa's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN Nithyananda Paramashhivam, Kailasa has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of Kailasa is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Chandesha Anugrahamurti, Chakradana Swarupamurti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramadvaita Praptirastu. Om. 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 Program Level 1, Level 2, Level 3 participants. I bless you all with Guru Diksha. Listen, this is the direct message from Paramashiva, from Mahakailasa to everyone. Listen intensely. The present situation of the world, how the world is right now, the AI revolution, global warming, climate change, ocean level rising, wars, this expansionism getting legitimacy. The major global powers do not support any specific country based on right or wrong. It is based on what is in there for them. So the wars are waged or stopped based on business conclusions, profitability, business decisions. Listen, wars are not handled with the focus on global peace and justice to people, whether initiating a war, maintaining a war, or stopping a war, or giving a deluded, perverted misinformation about war to the world. Everything is done with business motive, profit motive, not with any principle, higher principles of ahimsa, not with any higher principles of non-violence, not with any higher principles of who is right, who is wrong. Understand, it is all based on benefits. Decision makers are looking at only the benefit. Seeing all this and the way it is going to affect the society, the way it is going to change the society, what you should do to survive, thrive, and live, celebrate your life. Internalize these few truths. First thing, there are many good, bad, ugly, worst, great things are going to be done due to this AI, AGI, ASI revolution. I'll give you a few good things. One, every human being alive on the planet Earth is going to have all the basic needs fulfilled. The poverty is going to be eradicated. Poverty is going to be eradicated. Poverty is going to disappear from planet Earth. That's a good news. Because
Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityotsava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivamam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space-time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer Our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदने क्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुर्वम् अथ धूपः ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि दस्तितमं वप्रितमं ज्येष्ठतमं मन्यतमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वाः मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्येर्मा संविक्ता मात्वाहिगं शिशुं श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरृतिं मम पशुभृत्यमग्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानोहिकं श्रीर्जातवेदो रामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिद्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपादया श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीन सन्तोषति मधुरक्तमुदोषधि मधुमत्पार्थिवपुङ्गजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायतते इमां जनतागुं सङ्ग्रहाणीति द्वादशारत्नीरजना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
Comfortably, India, African countries, it's not because the decision makers opened. No. Common people started taking responsibility and their simple goodness started eradicating poverty everywhere. The way people have started spending for charity has drastically gone up in India, African countries, in many third world countries, the so-called third world countries. I was thoroughly studying, analyzing all this information. I was actually working intensely to see what all the great contributions, the good things brought by social media, Google, when the knowledge, information was made available to everyone, what all the things happened, I could see clearly. When common people started taking responsibility to eradicate the poverty in their local regions, naturally decision makers are pushed to take decision to eradicate the poverty. The common man's sentiment to raise people from below poverty line, to remove poverty, to bring basic need for everyone. The innate goodness in common men is awakened. Listen. I'm not saying everything social media did is good. I am listing the good things it has brought. Of course, there is some other different things, different sides and all that. We will discuss that later. Now I'll talk about the good things. Same way, the expertise is going to be made available for everyone in any field is going to eradicate poverty. It's going to change the whole way we all exist. Food, shelter, medical care, all survival needs are going to be made available to everyone, almost zero cost. Whatever now I am talking is going to become reality within this decade. Within this decade. The way it is happening, I strongly feel it may happen within next 3 years. As I was telling, 2027, Nithyananda Purnima. So listen, only thing humanity needs right now is get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you. Listen, I wanted to make one more statement. Even in the beginning, I clearly told, whoever is going to be alive, that word you need to understand, because the decision makers' sadist mental setup is going to get more aggravated when they see many of their powers are lost and getting democratized. Listen, decision makers always want to make people feel, common men feel the need of the decision makers. I'm not talking only about the politicians. I'm talking about everyone. The decision makers, that category, it includes politicians, religious heads, social media, social influencers, all those who have responsibility and who are power centers. All of them always wanted to make common man feel about their existence, and common men should always feel that the decision makers are needed, whether in the field of judiciary, police, legislatures, or media, in any field, the top barons, the decision makers, want to make the world feel, common men feel the power of their presence and They want common men to feel that these decision makers are needed for the survival of these common men. So be very clear. Because the AI is going to make many powers, possibilities available to all, the level of democracy is going to grow more and more. So naturally, the decision makers are going to feel insecure. Their sadist mind is going to get aggravated. And they are going to enter into many wars to show their existence. So listen. If you are going to survive, this various kinds of wars going to be pushed on humanity. You need conscious access to the superconscious happening in you to survive and thrive the AI revolution. If you are going to be killed, if you are going to disappear in these various wars which is going to come on humanity in various levels, even then you need conscious access to superconscious happening in you. Paramashiva is the superconscious happening in you. Because that superconscious happening in you, you feel you are alive. So the source of your first person, source of the existence of your first person is the superconscious happening called Paramashiva. So understand, whether you are going to be killed in war or you are going to be alive after the war, whatever, both category needs conscious access to superconscious happening. I tell you, many things on which the whole civilization is built, many building blocks, foundation stones of civilization, like the power of money, political power, the power due to the knowledge, the power of knowledge, power of money, power of politics, all this is going to lose power over common men. I am repeating, common men is not going to be affected, their lives are not going to be affected or controlled anymore by these power centers. A lot of people are going to be liberated from these power centers. These power centers are going to be irrelevant, redundant for a large number of people. I can say almost like 99% of the people are not going to be controlled anymore by these money power centers, knowledge power centers, political power centers. So don't waste your time in focusing your energies on getting money power or political power. See, I'm not saying don't work. Work to run your life. Don't run behind the political powers because it is going to become irrelevant. Very soon, the whole world is going to have kind of a global government. So if you focus and run using all your energies towards the political power, you will look fool in your own eyes. You will look stupid in your own eyes. You will suddenly feel you are redundant and irrelevant even though you have political powers. So understand, same way this knowledge power, many people feel that they are very powerful if they focus their energies on acquiring knowledge and becoming a knowledge power. The expertise makes them, they are irreplaceable. No. Your time is over. All expertise is now going to become democratized and made available to all due to AI. There is no field experts can have power over others because AI is going to take over and make the expertise available for everyone, whole world. The way the AI revolution is happening, AGI revolution is happening. Actually, I feel now AI has become old. The AGI and ASI, only AGI and ASI as future. AI has become old already. The way the AGI and ASI is going to take over the world, I tell you, all those who feel they are relevant to society because they are power centers, because they are centers of money power, because they are centers of political power, all of them are going to become irrelevant and redundant. I am repeating again and again and again. Really, you need to put your time and energy only towards getting conscious access to the superconscious happening in your life. Listen, your life is nothing but the time and energy you have. That's all is your life. The major two component of your life is the time you have and the energy you have. Both are produced from consciousness. Consciousness is the raw material from which time and energy both are manifested. That is why Sarveshwara, one wing of Sarveshwara is Kali, Pratyangira. Kali is time. Another wing of Sarveshwara is Shulini Durga, Shakti. Sarveshwara as time as one wing energy as another wing. He is consciousness from which both manifested. Listen, Sarveshwara's one side is Kali. Kali is what? Time. The other wing is Sulini Durga. Energy. Sarveshwara is the consciousness. So, from consciousness, this time and energy manifests. Listen. Time is Kali, Pratyangara. Energy is Sulini Durga. Both manifest from consciousness. You focus your time and energy towards the superconscious happening to have conscious access to the superconscious happening. You can see this side. The right wing of Sarveshwara is Kali. She's time. Listen. In Kailasa, I am going to make all Kailasa citizens. Their first priority is to have conscious access to the superconscious happening in them. Listen. Listen. Once again, sorry for the technical glitch. Listen. All the major changes the world is going to face due to AI revolution, AGI revolution, ASI revolution, wars, climate change, global warming, oceans rising, everything. Seeing all these possibilities and probabilities, I sincerely recommend and request all of you human beings, oh human beings, focus all your energies, your time and energy to get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you by focusing on the source of your first person. You feel your first person, your existence. The source of that first person is superconscious happening. Focus on the source of that first person, your first person. Get conscious access to the superconscious happening, then you will have any amount of time you need, any amount of energy you need, anything you need, because time and energy is produced from consciousness. Today, I am giving this as Guru Walk for all my disciples and all citizens of Kailasa. Make this as your first priority. Focus on the source of your first person. Get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you. Understand? That is the best way to make your life most productive. To make your life most productive. When I open Kailasa, I am going to make only this as a first priority for all those who come to Kailasa. The only focus should be on getting conscious access to superconscious happening and manifesting that superconscious happening consciously in every dimension of your life, every sphere of your life, every phase of your life. Soon I'll be opening the Kailasa for all of you. I'm just waiting for some final touch. With Paramashiva's grace, almost much is done. We need some little seed money to run Kailasa's bank and Kailasa's the World Trade Center and all those things. To run like a regular nation, we need seed money. We are doing it. Paramashiva is doing it. And of course, devotees, all of you are working hard sincerely. It's happening. Soon I'll open it. I'll make this place a real Kailasa. Real Kailasa, where people can have conscious access to Paramashiva, conscious access to superconscious happening as a lifestyle. Morning when you get up, the yoga you do will give conscious access to superconscious happening Paramashiva. Then puja you do, or the satsang, every action, the food you eat, everything you do will give you successfully conscious access to superconscious happening. Really, human beings need this as priority in your life. All human beings, listen, one more thing. Only human beings have the possibility of consciously accessing the superconscious happening. See, other animals have consciousness. I'm not saying they don't have consciousness, but only human being has evolved to that level of consciousness which he can divert it, focus it, and consciously access the superconscious happening. The need of the humanity right now for survival, for thriving, for expanding, to do anything. The need is have conscious access to superconscious happening in you. Vinayaka Shrikanta is asking the question, could you please explain what do you mean by conscious access to superconscious happening? Listen. You are all aware you exist. You are all conscious about your existence. You are there. You are alive. You can be conscious about your thoughts, your body, your actions, your existence. You feel the first person. You exist, that I. The first person exists in every one of you. The source of that first person is a superconscious happening, who is master of everything happening in the universe. Have conscious access to that superconscious happening, then not only you are liberated, you are free. You can manifest anything you want as you want. Many times people come and ask me, Swamiji, is there life after death? I tell them, hey, find out, do you have life before death first? Forget about life after death. Find out, do you have life before death? Life before death can be experienced only if you get conscious access to the source of your first person. Listen, before any thought started happening in you, you existed. After all thoughts wither away, and you get into the space where you can't even have thoughts, even after that, you are going to exist. Who is that who exists before all my thoughts started? Before even my first thought started? Who is that who is going to exist even after my last thought? Have conscious access to that first person source on which the aham is established, on which the aham is established, from which the aham spurana is happening, from which that pratyagatma spurana is happening, from which you feel your atma spurana. Have conscious access to that superconscious happen. Listen to this satsang repeatedly 2-3 times. Contemplate within you with source questions, the questions which can make your life with a deep quest, the questions which makes your life as a deep quest. Only the anubhuti can be uttara. Anubhuti only can be the answer. Experience only can be answer to these questions. those ultimate questions, Parama Prashnas. Who am I? Koham. From where am I? To where am I? From when am I? How am I? Why am I? All these questions put together will make your life as quest. Will make your life as quest. I tell you, if you are spending all your time and energy to have conscious access to the superconscious happening, and your neighbors and friends and the people known to you, relatives, friends, all of them are spending their time and energy in becoming political power center or economical power center or knowledge power center. Now they may laugh at you. Ah, see this fellow. He has gone behind that Kailasa Nithyananda and sitting just like that Nithyananda all the time, focusing on the source of the first person, trying to have a conscious access to the superconscious happening. They may laugh at you now, but after 3 years, just after 3 years, you will be laughing at them because they will all be redundant and irrelevant to themselves and humanity and for what they ran. What was the force of their life? Focus of their life is neither going to be useful for them nor going to be useful for the world, and they are not going to be relevant to society and humanity. They will be redundant, but you will be relevant because the only thing which is going to sell, which is going to be relevant to the world is methodology, process of having conscious access to superconscious happening. That's the only thing AI cannot do, and whoever has mastered that can help people in that direction are going to be relevant, and they are going to be the leaders and influencers, power centers of the future. Be very clear. If you start practicing, start having the experience, you will be able to easily transmit it to others. Only those who has conscious access to superconscious happening, only those who can transmit this to others, who can help others to have a conscious access to the superconscious happening, are only going to be relevant in the future. They will only be relevant to humanity. They will only be the power centers. The future is not going to be in the hands of political power centers, economical power centers, or knowledge power centers. It is going to be in the hands of spiritual power centers. If you are living a middle class life, if you did not make too much wealth, or if you did not become knowledge power center or political power center or economical power center, don't worry. I have a good news for you. AI is going to make all economical power centers, political power centers, and knowledge power centers redundant, irrelevant to humanity. Just in next few years, the whole thing is going to change drastically. So focus your energies and time other than your survival things which you need to do. The basic things you need to do. Other than that, put all your energies and time focused to have conscious access to superconscious happen. Do not miss even one day darshan. Come and sit here. And I tell you, all the right way you need to consciously focus to get superconscious access, to get the conscious access to the superconscious happening, all the right things you need, right thought currents, right focus, everything, I'll make it happen for you. Do not miss even one day darshan. Come and sit every day in darshan. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time means come for darshan. 7 to 9 EST. Give it for darshan. Come and sit. With the grace of Paramashiva, I can easily trigger the right thought currents, right focus, and give you the conscious access to superconscious happening in you. I am seeing the message from Vinayaka Shrikanta. Swamiji, thank you Swamiji for answering and clarifying. Hearing to your statements regarding where to focus itself has brought tremendous completion in me. Blessings. Listen, Vinayaka Shrikanta, not only for you, for every one of you I am telling. Get a Zoom link. It's free. It's after all free for all of you. Anyone can get a Zoom link. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come and sit. These 2 hours, give it to me. I will trigger right thought currents you need. I will focus your all energies and I'll make sure you get the conscious access to superconscious happening, Paramashiva, in you. Om. Om. Om.
Nityananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
Please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
लंबोदरा नित्य गजानना लंबोदरा नित्य गजानना लंबोदरा नित्य गजानना लम्बोदरा नित्य गजानना
Om, 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 Om. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Gajamuga Anugraha Murti and more, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. I initiate all of you with Paramashivoham, level 1, Paramashivoham program, level 2, Paramashivoham program, level 3. All the participants with Paramadvaita. I bless you all and initiate you all into Paramadvaita. Paramashivasya Gajamuga Anugrahamurte Paramavatare Aham Bhavadvya Sarvebhya Paramadvaitasya Ashirvatam Tatami. Aham Paramashivoham Pratama Dvitiya Tritiya Staranam Sarvan Pratibahinaha Dikshe Paramadvaita Praptiras. பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் பரமாவதாரமாக கணேச அனுக்கிரகமூர்த்தியின் வெளிப்பாடாக உங்கள் அனைவரையும் பரமாத்வைத நிலையில் நிலை பெற்றிருத்திட ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். பரமாத்வைத பிராப்திரஸ். ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ. பரமசிவோம் நிகழ்ச்சி முதல் நிலை, இரண்டாம் நிலை, மூன்றாம் நிலை உங்கள் அனைவரையும் பரமாத்வைத அனுபூதி அடைய ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். Now we will have Gayatri Diksha, Siva Diksha, Mahavakya Upadesam. First Gayatri Diksha. Recite the Gayatri mantra along with me. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Bhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Next, Sivadiksha. Recite the Sivamoola mantra along with me. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Next is Mahavakya. Recite along with me. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Listen. Listen intensely, sincerely, these few truths. This Paramashivoham program is designed to shift the way you cognize your reality, your life, about yourself, about the world, about God, the Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, all the three, to Paramadvaita, ultimate enlightened Sankhya. Sankhya means the rational logic with which you are functioning. Your functional logic will be upgraded, evolved to the level of enlightened logic. So, Paramadvaita becomes your lifestyle, existence. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. All of us know the modern day researchers and scientists are confirming the Homo sapiens came from Africa to Bharat, India, especially the southern area, and learned the process of thinking, evolved as human beings, and started spreading all over the world. So, the process of thinking is called Sankhya. In that, the multiple traditions evolved. The enlightened way of thinking, cognizing, Jivan Mukta Sankhya. Then Sankhya of yoga, Sankhya of Advaita, Sankhya of Dvaita, Sankhya of Visishtadvaita. Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, when he started talking, actually he starts talking only in the second chapter. The moment he starts talking, he explains the fundamentals of Sankhya. That is why it's called Sankhya Yoga. Enlightened way of cognizing life. Enlightened way of thinking. Listen. How you should cognize yourself, the cognizing style of life, denying the existence of the Ishvara. Nirishvara Sankhya is the foundation of all the modern day atheistic philosophies. So understand, different Sankhyas have started evolving at different times, different incarnations came, and enlightened people gave them breakthrough in the superconscious level, raising the humanity to the next level. Now, humanity is going to go through, I should say it already started, AI revolution. Please understand. AI, AGI, ASI is going to be beyond anything you can imagine right now. AI, AGI, ASI means artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, artificial superintelligence, and the levels of it is going to revolutionize the whole humanity. The good or the bad is irrelevant because revolution is inevitable. See, discussing about whether it is a good or bad, what are the good things, what are the bad things, all that is useless. None of our discussions about good, bad, right, wrong, whether how much we should take, how much we should not take, how much we should adopt, how much we should not, all that is irrelevant. It is just simple, inevitable shift happening for humanity. I already told this Nithyananda Purnima, 2024 Nithyananda Purnima I told, 2027 Nithyananda Purnima means 3 years. You will not be able to differentiate between AI and your reality in every level. In every level. Our whole life is going to be occupied by AI. I am not trying to tell you it is a bad news. I am not trying to tell you it's a good news. I am trying to make you understand. If you strengthen your consciousness, it is a great news. If you decide to strengthen your consciousness, AI revolution is great news. You are going to survive AI revolution. Enjoy the best things of the AI revolution only if you decide to become consciously in higher frequency. Listen. Only if you decide to raise yourself to the super consciousness, strengthening your consciousness, strengthening the frequency of your existence, the AI revolution will be a great news for you, and you can use AI revolution. You can enjoy AI revolution. People with money or political power, people who spend their life in any field are going to suddenly realize, wake up to the truth. They are redundant, irrelevant. Not that jobs are going to be taken away by AI. Please understand, everywhere in the news, in the media, you can see, 60% of the jobs will be taken away by AI. Some 100 million jobs are going to be taken away by AI. You guys are not realizing careers are going to be taken away by AI. Careers are going to be taken away by AI, not just jobs. Not just jobs, careers are going to be taken away by AI. Every day, the millions are going to find themselves irrelevant to humanity. Not that they are just going to lose jobs. They are going to wake up to the truth. They are irrelevant. They are redundant. Society does not need them anymore. People who strengthen their consciousness will ride this whole AI revolution and will use this AI revolution for their success, their fulfillment, everything they need. Understand? Only thing AI does not have or cannot have is consciousness. Let me define consciousness. Consciousness is the strength, power of your experience about your first person, the source of your first person. How powerfully you are grounded into the experience of your first person. Who am I? What am I? Why am I? How am I? From when am I? From where am I? To where am I? Everything about your first person, the source of your first person, your experiential cognitions about the source of your first person is what I call consciousness. By focusing your energies, your kalas, your manifestations. What are your manifestations? Your emotions, your ability to cognize, your ability to think, means your manaha, chittaha, buddhihi, your intelligence, your manas, your chitta, your buddhi, your body. All these are different manifestations of you. Panchakoshas. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. These are your manifestations. If you make all these five focus on the source of your consciousness and raise the frequency of your existence, that is only strength going to come with you, for you, save you during this whole AI revolution. Listen. When Homo sapiens started thinking, developing the new layer called Manasarira, they did not expect that their own mind will become so powerful and take them over. When human beings have started suffering by their own mind taking them over and deluding them, that is when Paramashiva manifests as different incarnations, like Kapila, taught them the right rational, the enlightened Sankhya, the Sankhya Yoga, Sankhya Darshana, and raised human beings from the delusion created by their own mind. The faculty which they developed took them over after a few generations and started manipulating them, deluding them. So Kapila has to come and give a conscious breakthrough, raise human beings above the mind and make them enlightened. The Sankhya Darshana was born, was given to the world. Now it is time. Now it is time. Before AI, AGI, ASI forms one more layer upon you, before it takes over, better you raise the frequency of your existence, frequency of your consciousness, and this program is aimed at just shifting your logic into the way of existing with a high superconscious energy, and as your lifestyle you will manifest powers, success, higher intelligence, everything, because you are having superconscious breakthrough in your existence, in your core existence. Listen, this is the message from Paramashiva, directly from Kailasa. See the way you exist right now. Focus on the source of your first person with these deep questions. Who am I? What am I? Why am I? How am I? From when am I? From where am I? To where am I? Why am I? Ask this deep questions. Ask this deep question. Do not give your own answers. No. Ask this deep question. Go deeper and deeper into your first person. So, from the source of your consciousness, you get the cognitions. From your Aham Spurana and Atma Spurana, you receive answers. You receive the ultimate truth. I'll repeat. I am repeating myself. Do not waste your life on money, political power, social power, in all of that now. Because within next 3 years, most of social media influencers are going to be irrelevant. I tell you, the era of social media is over. The era of AI has started. The era of social media is over. Most of your jobs, careers. What is career? See, what is job? Your relevance to the company or industry you are working is your job. career means your relevance to the society is your career. Jobs and careers, all of it is going to go through a big reset. Huge reset. And only those who are not going to be deluded in this huge wave of AI revolution, who are not lost in this wave of AI revolution, will be able to be stable and able and available. Make yourself consciously powerful. So, with this AI revolution, you will have a clarity what you really want, what you want to see as your reality. I tell you, AI is going to make money, life, career, all that as just icha matra, sankalpa matra, means you don't need to work. Anything you want, you will have it. Anything you want, you will just have it. That's the most dangerous zone to enter without knowing really what you want. Before going and sitting under the Kalpataru tree and asking, all of you know the story. One guy unfortunately, unknowingly went and sat under a tree, which is actually a Kalpataru tree, but he did not know it's a Kalpataru tree. It will just make your wishes into reality. He goes and sits under the tree and thinks if he gets a good food, how nice it will be, and he gets a good food. If he gets some few servants to serve him and take care of him, how nice it will be, he thinks, and he immediately suddenly he gets a fear. Oh God, whatever he thinks is becoming reality. If a tiger comes and kills him, and what to do? And tiger comes and kills him. He entered into the zone of Kalpataru, wish fulfilling, without knowing really what he wants. Ordering free demo without knowing what you want with Kalpataru can be dangerous. Now, knowingly or unknowingly, whether you want or not, you are going to order free demo with the AI revolution. It is going to be forced on you. Not just free demo, it is going to be forced demo. Everyone around you is going to be floating with the glory of AI. Even if you don't open your mouth, it is going to be opened forcibly, and you are going to be force-fed with AI and its revolutions. AI is going to serve everything you need. Not just food, medicine, clothes, shelter, anything you imagine, AI is going to give you. It's going to remove the pain of loneliness, going to infuse you with all types of pleasures which you know and yet to know. The communication is going to become absolutely free of cost at the rate of your thinking. Free of cost at the rate of your thinking. These are all small one or two things going to happen due to AI. There are many things I can't describe because it is beyond our imagination yet. So understand, before we enter into the zone of whatever you want is going to become reality, know clearly with a deep question of what you really want. What you are really. What is the components of your existence? What is the ingredient out of which your existence is made? And what are the ingredients to make fulfillment, happiness, bliss as your reality? So understand, if you start strengthening your consciousness now itself, you will not even get deluded by the AI reality. You will be the boss. You will maintain and retain your conscious sovereignty. Of course, after people get deluded by the AI, again I will give a breakthrough to rescue them, raise them to super consciousness. That is next level job. That's my next work. The first work is helping as many people as possible. Keep your neck away, above this whole deluge going to happen. Just keep your neck up high above this deluge by raising your super consciousness. By raising your super consciousness. That's the only way. Not only you are going to survive, you are going to master this AI revolution. You are going to be the boss. Conscious sovereignty is the need of the hour more than ever due to this AI revolution which already started. We have entered into a non-return zone. Already the chakra started moving, so you can't reverse it anymore. It's only now going to go forward. AI is going to take over everything from the way you wake up and the way you brush, from that to till the moment you fall asleep, and even after that. AIs are going to be regulating your dreams. AI is capable of regulating your dreams, your deep sleep state. Please listen. Within next 3 years, you are going to decide the time, amount of time, and including the time you will be spending in dream state, you will be spending in deep sleep state, because the states, all the 3 states deep sleep, waking and swapna, dream. Deep sleep, dream state, waking state. Sushupti, swapna, chakra. All the three can be induced through AI. The AI is going to be that powerful. It will be able to induce all the three states in you. So understand, the only Turiya and Turyatita, the superconscious states, AI will not be able to induce it inside you. AI will not be able to manipulate or play with Turiya and Turyatita. But the lower level three states, deep sleep, dream and waking state, all the three will be completely under your control due to AI revolution. You can just have kind of a AI watch and program it this many hours. I wanted to be in dream state and bring all this in my dream. You can order your dream. Just like you order movie in the Netflix and watch it, you will be able to order your dream. Because dream is just related to your body's hormones and chemicals. You can order your dream. You will be able to order your deep sleep state. The good part of this is it will remove all the disease related to sleep and dream states. That is a good part. And even your waking state. That's a good part. There are multiple things. Many imaginations, visualizations beyond the sci-fi movie is going to become a reality due to AI. AI, AGI and ASI. Before all this happens, please strengthen your Turiya and Turyatita, awakened state and alive state. When you have something which AI cannot touch, which AI does not have, you will be naturally an enlightened being with conscious sovereignty, not only surviving this AI revolution ride, you can actually use the AI as an amazing tool to make yourself better and better, because the world is going to be a state in a way where anything you want will be just done at the rate of the speed of your thought. Anything you want will be done free of cost at the rate of the speed of your thought. So better to prepare ourselves with higher superconscious strength, so we are not lost in this AI revolution. Many people are asking me, is the AI, AGI, ASI is going to take over humanity? No, but humanity is going to lose their identity, their uniqueness due to this AI revolution if you are not developing super consciousness right now. Now is the time to develop super consciousness so that when AI takes over, you will be cool, ready, boss, conscious, sovereignty endowed being with conscious sovereignty. AI will be able to give you any emotion you want, any experience you want. It is going to make many things redundant, irrelevant, including relationships with other human beings. Already social media made many real relationships irrelevant and redundant. Now the AI is going to make million times more the relationships as irrelevant and redundant. Better raise your consciousness, raise your super consciousness, prepare yourself for the super conscious revolution. Prepare yourself by having a super conscious revolution within you and around you, so you can stand and win during this great AI deluge. The Manu's boat, Noah's ark I am building for beings not to be washed away during this AI deluge is Kailasa. Kailasa is the Noah's ark, Manu's ship I am building for people to survive this AI revolution. The first step, focus every day on the source of your first person, so your conscious frequency raises higher and higher. It evolves higher and higher. It goes higher and higher. Everything else is useless, redundant, irrelevant. Man with $1 billion, man with $1 million, homeless, all the three are going to get the food they want, shelter they want. The homelessness is going to become irrelevant, redundant. It's not going to be any more a problem due to the AI. You will see how it's going to happen. The clothes they want. The privileged society is not going to be privileged anymore due to the AI revolution, because everyone is going to get what they want. So you can't have some special identity based on the privileges you get due to the wealth or political power or social power. All that is going to become irrelevant. If you want to have something special, gain, which cannot be given by AI, which AI does not have, if you develop your consciousness, after 3 years you will feel you spent your life in the right direction and you have made your life very productive. This next 3 years, if you spend your life and make few billions, suddenly you will realize after the AI revolution, people who have billions, who have millions, who don't have any money, all three are going to get what they want just because of AI revolution. AI revolution is going to make three major things redundant. One, the concept of money and wealth. The idea only with people with money will be getting something special, others not. That is going to be completely eradicated. Second, the idea of nation, politics, geographically controlling passport, visa, the ideas, all this will become redundant and irrelevant. AI is going to make the globe, the whole humanity as one society. Whole human beings as one society. It is going to become borderless world. The third thing AI is going to make irrelevant is knowledge as strength is going to become irrelevant. Listen. Money as privilege. Money as privilege is going to become irrelevant. The idea of politics, boundaries, dividing people based on geography, the geography based laws, all that is going to become irrelevant and redundant. And if you have knowledge, you get some privilege, that is going to be redundant, irrelevant. Whether you have knowledge or not, anything you want is going to be served. And this idea of school, college, university, you go through certain education system, then you get the degree. With the degree only you will be able to perform these actions. All that is going to become redundant and irrelevant. Somebody who is new, absolutely new to the medical field, will be able to perform open heart surgery on himself with the help of the AI successfully. I am giving you one example. Just like how, with the help of AI, right now people can study their blood pressure, sugar level, and have medications. They will be able to perform surgeries on themselves with the help of the AI. Don't think I am talking something from sci-fi movie. I am talking the truth, the reality which is coming. So any superiority complex or your relevance, your importance, your need dependent on knowledge is going to become irrelevant and redundant. When I launched this Ask Nithyananda, world's first spiritual AI, at least from 100 of my sincere devotees I received this question, Swamiji, if you have given away all the knowledge and exactly the work you are doing, solving all our problems with spiritual solutions, raising us, then don't you feel you will become irrelevant, redundant? Hey, listen, I have something which AI cannot give. That is superconscious breakthrough. That is why I am giving away everything which I can give it to you through AI. Through social media, I gave information about enlightenment. Through AI, I am going to give you expertise about enlightenment. Only through initiation, I can give you experience of enlightenment. That cannot be done by AI, AGI, or ASI. Many people asked me, why the other gurus are not jumping into this race? Why they are not launching their spiritual AI? Come on. Everyone has their reasons. I will not discuss about others. I will only talk about me. I am very clear. Through social media, I gave information about enlightenment to billions. Through AI, I'll give expertise of enlightenment to billions. Through initiation, I can give the experience of enlightenment. Listen. Actually, AI has reduced my mundane work. Now, I can do only initiation work, Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. Enlightening you all from morning till night, I can just sit and do only initiations, power manifestation, giving superconscious breakthrough to people. I don't need to be doing this mundane job of giving you information and expertise. Understand it. Social media gives you information. AI gives you expertise. Only initiation gives you enlightenment itself, experience itself. That is why I am not feeling threatened by AI. I feel AI is going to make my work easy. AI is going to make my mission easy. I feel supported by AI. I feel AI is an amazing tool. People who don't have more than information were afraid of social media. Actually, many of the gurus who don't have more than information have become redundant and irrelevant due to social media revolution. Many gurus who have only expertise about enlightenment as their product or as their relevance, they will all become irrelevant and redundant with this AI revolution. Because AI is going to give expertise in any field you want, including enlightenment. That's why I'm saying that first spiritual AI I launched because I have something more than expertise. I have experience to give you. I don't want to be wasting time in just giving you information or expertise. I am letting AI do the work of giving you expertise. Because I know I have something more which AI cannot give you. Same way, if you are a doctor, have superconscious breakthrough, you will become irreplaceable. Because there are some things which only consciousness can do along with expertise. For example, intuitively diagnosing, intuitively deciding about the permutation combination of the treatment. All these can be done only by superconsciously awakened doctors. Same way, lawyer, engineer, in any field, if you are awakened superconsciously, if you have awakened your superconsciousness, you will be able to survive beyond information revolution of the social media and expertise revolution of the AI. Because you have something which social media or the AI cannot contribute, cannot give, cannot do. In any field, superconscious awakened people are only going to be relevant. I tell you, many prosecution methods and many punishments are going to become irrelevant and redundant. Many, see, digital evidence like a photograph or videograph was trusted much more than eyewitness. In many courts. But with this AI revolution, all digital evidence is going to become irrelevant and redundant because anything can be created more authentically than the actual video recording or photos of the incident. Actually, if you have a video record or photo evidence, CCTV evidence of some incident, AI can create better version, more detailed. So this AI revolution is going to make prosecution based on the digital evidence redundant, irrelevant. And I tell you, AI revolution is going to make even this concept of prison and jailing irrelevant and redundant. You may think how. Wait and watch in 3 years and see. This concept of putting someone in prison or jail to punish him or to isolate him from the humanity or torture him or make him go through certain mental reset, all that is going to become redundant and irrelevant because AI is going to revolutionize the world so much. Sitting in prison, he will be able to do everything he wants. AI cannot be stopped with the tall walls of the prison. It's not just about the punishing methodology. There are so many things going to become redundant, irrelevant due to AI revolution. The concept of crime is going to become irrelevant and redundant. Only people with a superconscious breakthrough will be relevant to humanity, relevant to your society, relevant to your workplace. Being relevant to your workplace is job. That's what is going to keep you in your job. Being relevant to the society you are living is going to make your career. Being relevant to the humanity is going to make you a leader. That's all, just these three. If you are relevant to your company, you are going to have a job, you are going to retain your job. If you are relevant to your society, you are going to retain your career. If you are relevant to the humanity, you are going to continue to be a leader. Rekha Patak is asking, Swamiji, as older individuals, we have information overload and cannot process all these. Feel irrelevant already. How to upgrade ourselves now? 3 years seems to be long time. Listen. All the older individuals, listen. The message for all of you. You are not going to die that soon. Your health and your longevity is going to be simply decided by you. Out of your free will, you will be able to decide. So now all you need is build the super consciousness to exist with conscious sovereignty. See, super consciousness gives you the feeling and the decision will to exist. Utter life positivity. You need only that. If you are already old, focus on the source of your first person, because death is not going to come soon as you are expecting. AI revolution is going to delay diseases and deaths till you decide to die. Please understand, I am not saying humanity is going to become immortal. I am saying humanity is going to achieve the state of Ichcha Mrityu. Death as per your free will. I am not saying humanity is going to become immortal, but I am declaring Ichcha Mrityu, death by your will, time, way, everything about death is going to be under your will, out of your free will. So, all you need is a strong superconsciousness, utter life positivity, which gives you energy and experience to live as you want and manifest the reality as you want. The older people can set a beautiful example by your life, by you practicing superconscious lifestyle and teaching it to others, setting a role model. You have seen the days without TV, and you have seen the days without social media, and you are seeing the days without AI. Your experience in all these three revolutions, the industrial revolution, communication revolution, social media revolution, now the AI revolution, your expertise will be really a great asset for the next generation. So with this, I repeat, and request all of you, focus on strengthening your consciousness. The only thing you need to do to achieve the ultimate. Blessings. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।